Hey, my name is Maria, and I attend Oak Bay High School. I am in Mr. Mackenzie's grade 11 English class. This class is filled with many hands-on activities. We went from novel study to having a buddy in Willows to Shakespeare, and for a while now we have been studying a story named Macbeth by William Shakespeare, which has been very enlightening. Macbeth is a captivating tragedy about a brave Scottish general who is driven by ambition. In this project, you will learn interesting things about Shakespeare and a very interesting, significant passage from Macbeth. Shakespeare's work is timeless. We have learned countless of interesting things about Shakespeare, but in my opinion, the most important thing we have learned is that his work is truly timeless. The communicative power of his language is the largest reason. Another great reason was that the printing press was available during Shakespeare's time writing, which made his writing more widely available. During this time, education became more common with an increased number of readers. Literacy was increasing in the population. Stimulus to read led to the King James Bible in 1616, which made religion more important as a whole. What is also really intriguing about Shakespeare is the fact that he has his own vocabulary. It was approximately 29,000 words compared to a college student that is only 14,000. Shakespeare's words have changed meaning in the last 500 years. For example, cousin used to mean kinsman or friend. Shakespeare was extremely influenced by the Bible, as well as Ovid's Metamorphoses, Plutarch's Lives of the Noble Grecians and Romans, and Holingshed's Chronicles of England, Scotland, and Ireland. Shakespeare wrote lots of amazing sonnets and plays, such as Romeo and Juliet, Julius Caesar, Hamlet, and Macbeth. All of his plays were performed at the Globe in London, and where you sat reflected on your status. White flag meant a comedy, a red flag meant political, and a black flag meant tragedy. Shakespeare wrote Macbeth in 1616 for King James. The king was a huge supporter of the arts and renamed Shakespeare's company the King's Servants. Shakespeare wrote this play to please King James. Shakespeare is considered the greatest and most influential writer of all time. This is why we still study him after hundreds of years. The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on moral thoughts, unsex me here and fill me from the crown to the toe-top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the axis and passage to remorse that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breast and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers, whenever in your sight of substance you wait on nature's mischief. Come thick night, and pall thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of dark to cry, hold, hold. The theme of Macbeth is ambition, and you will find it throughout this passage. In this passage, Lady Macbeth is awaiting the arrival of the king. This passage clearly shows that Lady Macbeth is willing to do anything that is necessary to take the throne. Macbeth is not sure about this, but Lady Macbeth is as sure as it gets. This passage clearly connects to the theme ambition, and I believe this is where it all started. Lady Macbeth's ambition is strong enough to drive her husband to become a murderer. They disregard moral values due to their ambition and hunger for power. Unsex me here, come to my woman's breasts, and take my milk for gall. Lady Macbeth says these quotes in the passage as she prepares to kill. These quotes represent how Lady Macbeth is willing to let go of her own femininity to push her husband to kill. The language used represents her womanhood and nurturing, but she is willing to let that go to commit acts of violence. Macbeth, on the other hand, is still very indecisive and unwilling to go through with the murderers, and Lady Macbeth accuses her husband of being a coward and tells him to be a man. This passage is the start of Lady Macbeth's and Macbeth's ambition to obtain the throne. Because of this, I believe it's the most important passage throughout the story. This concludes my project, and I'd like to give shout-outs to Mr. Mackenzie, Oak Bay High, the iPads, and Downer and Ken, Macbeth, but most of all, William Shakespeare for being the greatest writer of all time.